Hi, this is Luke Denis, the founder and the start of the new political party here in Alberta. And you might be thinking, well, why do we need another political party? Well, it should become apparent to all of us that the predicament we find ourselves in is unrepairable. And what I mean by that is, if you look at the events going on in France right now, as an example, they're rioting in the streets, burning their cities down because they pushed the retirement age a couple of years back. Now you might be wondering, well, why are they doing that? Well, it's the same reason Canada did it several years ago. And the point I'm going to make here is they're rioting in the streets for benefits they were promised, just like we were. But the promises, they're not going to come. Canada's broke. France is broke. In fact, tell me a country in the West that isn't. There's very few exceptions. So the promises that we were given, they're not going to come. And if we keep voting for the political parties that we have on the list, who are doing nothing about fixing it, and just keep piling on more promises, your bank accounts are going to get seized, the accounts in your bank you won't be able to get, the money you won't be able to get, and you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. And the only way to undo this is to, if there's somebody who's saying we're going to unwind this, and if you go to our website, freedomisaparty.com, you will see what we're going to do. We're going to roll back taxes like you've never seen, and then put you in control of your own finances for your own future. Because at the rate we're going, if you keep demanding the government deliver on its promises, what are you going to do when you can't get your money out of your bank, when it collapses? You're just going to hope that that doesn't happen here while you watch it happening all over the world? I mean, it happened in Greece, it happened in Argentina, happened in Spain, happened in Italy, and now France. It's at the end of the road. You have to decide, are we going to keep believing in these conservative parties who conserve? What's worth conserving? Our high tax rate? At best, they hope to not pile on more, like reducing the carbon tax or eliminating it, which would be great. What about all the other taxes that we're being burdened with? Do we really believe that it takes this much, over 55% of our wage for our whole life, and then get taxed again when you go to retire? Do you think that that's the way to live a life? It's not close to freedom. The only freedom you can hope to have is having the income that you make. You control it. You give it up to a bureaucracy of the government, this is what you're going to get. And we're not immune from it. Canada is more bankrupt and broke than the United States per capita. And then we have politicians give money away by the billions to other countries, demanding more tax from us. So ask yourself, what political party out there is looking to change any of it? We're proposing getting rid of the CRA, getting rid of a wealth tax. That means your investment, whatever it grows, is yours for your retirement. No property tax. Why do we have to pay property tax every single year? Oh, sure, the government will give you a list of reasons, but they're nonsense. You should only pay property tax when you sell your property. You should be able to transfer it to your loved ones with no tax at all. Imagine what the kind of life you could leave to your children if we had such a system. There's nothing stopping us from doing it. So that's what this party is, just a few of the things this party proposes to do. So take a look at our website, take a look at what we stand for, and don't get concerned about who I am. Lived here my whole life, ran a successful business here, but don't shoot the messenger. Take a look at what we stand for. And when the media or whoever inevitably starts attacking me or anyone who wants to join our party, just look past that and say, listen, who out there is going to reduce their taxes? Who's promising to do that? I think you'll find there's nobody on the list. So take a look at what we have to offer and think about a better future that's based on freedom.